This episode of Walt Disney World Today is sponsored by Small World Vacations, whose team of 40 agents are authorized Disney vacation planners and recommended by MouseSavers.com. They're dedicated to your dreams and your dollars, so get your free price quote from Small World Vacations at www.wdwvacations.com, where the magic begins.
This is Walt Disney World Today. Give us 5 minutes and we'll give you the world.
It's Monday, October 1st, 2007, and this is episode 316 of Walt Disney World Today. I'm Matt Hochberg from www.mgmstudios.org. It's 80s Monday, and we have Mike Newell of Mouse World Radio. Welcome, Mike.
Happy birthday, Walt Disney World, and happy 25th Epcot.
And also here is Mike Scopa of MousePlanet.com and All Ears Net. Welcome, Mike.
Claire Wam, Captain, about 98.6. Actually, it's a little warmer by the infection site.
Muppet. Body Wars.
War of Bodies, yes.
Body Wars. Mr. Chris Eliop. Whoops, you haven't been introduced yet.
Whoops.
And as Scopa hinted at, we have Chris Eliopoulos of...
Anywhere.
I can't say. Anywhere, yeah, that's right. Of MGMstudios.org, because Chris always tells me, Matt, I love MGMstudios.org. So welcome to the show, Chris.
Thanks for having me.
Did his check clear?
I pulled up a couch and I never left.
On today's show, we're gonna bring back Mystery Science Theater 3000, and we're going to take a look at I don't know, Mike Newell. Why don't you pick the attraction? You pick. Which one is it going to be?
Let's see. Test Track. No.
Test Track. All right.
American Adventure. No. Muppets.
Muppets. Very good. So we're going to talk about Muppets. And so without further ado, let's get this started. All right. So we all took our seats. Newell said, "I don't want to sit next to people," so we had to have 2 seats between everybody.
That's right. I need some elbow room here.
Got trampled on the way in.
We already missed the Statler
Start.
show.
Started.
How come I always get to sit behind the guy with the big head?
Sorry, lady.
I'm sitting in
Wait a minute, that's you, Matt. Oh.
I got my gel in front of me, so nothing being blocked here.
Ooh, 3D.
Waiting for them to clean this.
This is the only Gonzo in the entire thing. He's like all about the pre-show, but that's it. No, in the regular one. Anyway.
He's like a kid. He only gets a certain amount of screen time before he has to go and do his classes.
Muppet Vision 3D. Now, let me show you around our research center.
Scopa, don't you do a Kermit impersonation?
Facility.
Kermit the Frog here. Oh, I'm glad we're doing this because I want the listeners to. There's something I want everyone to look for. Look for the 3D glasses in this film.
Oh, I know where it is.
Oh, I know where they are. Yeah.
There's about 100 of them.
Chef, everything okay?
What's great about that reminds me. Last year I dressed up as a Swedish chef for Mickey's Not So Scary. It was a terrible costume. I like how in the video over there when Miss Piggy opens up the door, she knocks the chicken out of the way.
Those are real chickens too, aren't they?
Yeah, it is a real chicken.
Yeah. How do you end up trying to trick
Mostly.
So it's going to be a swell demonstration, and at no time will we be stooping to any cheap 3D tricks.
Did you say cheap 3D tricks?
Did you say cheap 3D tricks?
Is it just me, or does the water effect really never hit you in this one? I can't remember the last time I got actually hit with the water in the Fozzie Bear thing.
You should cross your legs, Tiny. That's right. Block. It's kind of cool if you notice. I mean, Fozzie looks like he's actually coming out and looking over there.
Yeah, it is a pretty nice effect.
Now that you don't have the glasses on.
How great would it be to have a turtle talk with Statler and Waldorf?
I like turtles.
That would be great. Really, man, that would be great. Interview.
It would be a great idea. Yeah.
Someone really. Sam the Eagle.
And now, if you'll come this way, I can show you our secret laboratory. You see, we invited distinguished scientists
This is a great line.
to come and work here. Unfortunately, none of them showed up. So instead, I'd like to introduce you to the guys who invented Muppet Vision, and they can show you some of their...
I love watching Beaker in this because Beaker doesn't say anything, never says anything, but he it's funny what happens to him because he gets hit with stuff and he's he's like predicting what's going to happen.
Plus, you don't even listen to what the other guy's saying. You're just watching him getting caught up in the heat up.
Exactly. I never watched. You know what's funny? There's a lot of stuff in here. There's the Beethoven bust right in the front over there on the left. There, and he's wearing 3D glasses.
Oh, I never saw that.
Yeah.
Dr. Bunsen Honeydew.
And then they have the Chinese food on the workbench over there.
Man, how many times have you seen this one?
Yeah, real.
But I hate the Waldo character. God, is it tiresome?
Every time you look at this film, there's always something new you can discover.
Yeah.
I think that character actually was brought in on a television show that Henson did. And then they just imported him into this, I believe. He was after the Muppet Show, but he did yeah, I know.
He stinks and I don't like him.
This isn't Smell-O-Vision. He can't stink.
I love this line.
All these other people think I'm talking to them, but I'm really just talking to you.
That's the only redeeming quality to Waldo, is that one line. After this is all downhill, he's terrible.
Yeah.
He's terrible.
And Scopey, you should mention over here in the scene now you can see the 3D glasses that you were talking about before.
Now, where are they pointing out to me?
They're on the top over there on the conveyor belt as it's going into the machine.
There's a whole bunch of them coming down, yep.
And they're only there in the beginning of the scene because once they turn off the machine to try to get Waldo back in, it stops or something.
Right. Deep bursts and all these little Waldos.
Yeah, one was
Bill
bad
Belichick
enough.
probably called up about the football team.
Now they're blowing like wind. Are they blowing air when they do this from the back? Or are they sucking it from the front? What's the effect?
They're sucking.
They're sucking. Well, the character's sucking, but
she's going from blow to suck.
I never knew you could blow and suck at the same time.
That's my Spaceballs reference for the day.
Now I'm getting out of this place.
This way, folks. I'm sorry, but Muppet Lab seems to have been temporarily sucked up. But what is that?
And then they import the smell, right? Obviously.
There's no smell.
Yeah, there's no smell.
Is there no smell in this one?
No, you're thinking of Philhar Magic.
Oh, jeez. Oh, and Mike and Lou in the front seat.
Did Scopa doze off over there in the corner?
No, I'm watching. I just enjoy this movie.
Okay.
We have Miss Piggy in a wonderful 3D number.
You know what's also fun is to watch the penguins in this. They do a lot of funny stuff. It's like not quite to the extent of the presidents in the Hall of Presidents, but it's still pretty interesting.
Mike's sleeping there too.
Yeah, this is the snoozer part. I really don't enjoy this at all.
Yeah.
I tried looking around.
Time.
Yeah, I was to say.
Frank Oz is
Oh, is it?
well, Frank Oz playing Miss Piggy and doing this. I can't remember who plays the part of Bunny. You know who does the voice of Bunny? Jerry Jules? Buzz.
It's funny to watch this scene because the whole time one of Miss Piggy's arms is it's behind her because she's got the fly swatter the entire time, and she only brings her arm out to swat it. It's pretty interesting actually. Oh, Bubbles, Newell.
Yeah.
They're Bubbles. I was pointing them out to you. Didn't you see me point?
Oh, it's too dark in here, and I have glasses on.
Glasses on.
He's out in the back recording audio.
I used to love watching the Muppet Show on television when there used to be a female guest host, and there always used to be a little tension between Miss Piggy and the female host. It was always fun. Hey, there's Sam the Eagle.
Go away.
Go away. That's just like when you bring female guests on here, Scopa, and we have to hide her from Mike Newell's wife.
Forever.
Gonzo.
Forever?
Oh yeah, it's true. Like, he's sparingly used in this film. He should be having a more prominent role.
He's great. He only comes out once in a while. He's just great.
He's running the show. Someone's got to run the show.
I like his Argyle sweater. It was so out of style for many years. Now it's come back into style. And here's Sweetums.
It's a great
Do you think he's really doing this with the paddle, or do you think this is a CGI kind of a thing? I don't know.
That's a good question.
Advanced where they did it. I don't know.
Yeah, I would think he had to do it.
It's hard to do that. It's hard to do it, without being in a costume. I can't imagine doing it in the dark in a costume.
Yeah, that's a good point. I like how if you go there when it's really dead out, they have in the audio, they have built into the soundtrack of the show people saying, "There he is, I see him." When they pointing out.
There he is, over there.
Where? Up there.
Because inevitably, no one ever answers them when they ask.
Yeah.
It has to be really packed in there for people to actually answer.
And prompt them.
Anybody seen a buddy? Oh, I don't see a buddy.
Think of the poor guy that has to do this every day, over and over and over again.
Take this flashlight.
Yeah.
Shake your head up and down.
Big feet on.
Hi, Sweetums.
What are you doing out there? I'm running away. Nobody would let
I'm
me
running
out
away.
in a movie.
He's so sickly sweet. It's like, good, just go. Get lost.
He comes off as annoying instead of cute in this film, I thought.
Boo hoo hoo.
That's right.
Beat it.
What was,
Crime
that
Hero.
what was that line? Somebody get a wambulance. Wah. Stupid rabbit. Tricks are for kids.
This is where it kind of drags with Waldo.
Yeah, it does.
It's like, do they really need him? Although he when it comes to the climax, he's the guy who actually starts all the mayhem. So.
Yeah, all this one guy who screws it up.
Yeah, but I'm thinking that they introduce Waldo because he's not your basic Muppet, so that if you get angry at him for throwing everything away, for ruining everything, and at least you're not saying, "Oh, that Kermit did it," or "the Fozzie did it," or whatever. It's maybe that's why we don't like Waldo.
That's a good point.
Now, you think they put him in there for do you think that his 3D effects are better than the Muppets effects?
No, it's stupid.
Yeah,
it was really not that
just,
impressive when it first came out. And
I mean, cartoons are easy,
Yeah.
I think the interacting with him and the Muppets is the real challenge.
Subtle Magic Kingdom reference there. This part always makes me want to go to Epcot. I like how Sam Eagle starts out the scene with a hat, and by the end of the scene, he's got an arrow going through his hat.
You never noticed that.
Yeah, the fireworks up top as well on the walls and stuff.
Yeah, on the ceiling. Yep, good point. That's another nice effect.
Kind of opens up the whole thing to make it feel like it's bigger than the screen. And Miss Piggy rocks. And there's that dumb wall.
Again, the mischief maker, and he's the guy who is the catalyst for the whole mayhem.
Yeah.
As if with the Muppets anything could go right.
Hey, Chef! Can't you hear me? Stop the projector!
I wonder how many
why does
Muppeteers they use. Why does he come? I don't know. Matt.
Why does he throw water on there? I don't understand that. Did Waldo start a fire? I guess so.
Fireworks maybe in there or something? Never noticed him turning into a duck like that.
Now, at first he's shooting, then he brings out the cannon. Like he's shooting a rifle. Like, if you look at it, it's like the oldest rifle in the world. Like Scopa first used against the Spanish.
Oh, yeah.
Now pay attention over here when, after the chef blows this up, you'll notice a classic Disney character in the background. Have you guys ever paid attention after he blows up the theater?
In the background?
Like, here, when the fire truck comes in, you'll see him in the back over there.
Don't say the Mickey Mouse balloon.
Oh, I think I know who it is.
No, it's not
Is it
Mickey.
Pluto?
It's not Mickey.
It's a Pluto? It's Pluto,
Yeah, it
right?
is Pluto. Yep. Yeah, he's in the back over there. If you look and you see the old 80s style balloons and the people over there in their god-awful 80s outfits, probably listening to Van Halen, you know, Panama!
Matt was in the scene. He was 5.
That's right. You'll see Pluto over there in the background, waving.
On the right, I believe.
On the right. Yeah, I believe you are correct.
Hi-ho. Yo, Kermit Frog here.
And also, you notice that the fire truck had a Magic Kingdom license plate on it, so evidently there's no fire department in the studios.
Well, that's really the Disney corporate logo at the time.
That also could be true.
Castle.
Yeah.
So he's not really Mickey. He's just pretending to be Mickey. He's not really Mickey.
Of course. Shut up, Bean.
Shut up, Bean.
Another great line coming up from Statler and Waldorf.
Pulled into the floor.
It's like us on our podcast.
Enjoying the fireworks? No.
Well, always a good time in Mystery Science Theater 3000. There's a lot to see over here. That's what I really like about Muppets. It's just there's so much to enjoy. After you've seen it so many times, I mean, you start looking in the background, and like Scopa pointed out, the 3D glasses that are in the Muppet Labs scene. There's just a lot of detail that you can really pick up on. So if you've seen the attraction quite a bit at times, just pay attention to what's going on in the background. Look at characters that are on screen but not doing anything. It's a lot of fun. And that's it for us today. This episode of Walt Disney World Today has been sponsored by Small World Vacations, whose team of 40 agents are authorized Disney vacation planners, and recommended by MouseSavers.com. They're dedicated to your dreams and your dollars, so get your free price quote from Small World Vacations at www.wdwvacations.com. Scopa?
Where the magic begins.
And if you want to find our older episodes, read our show notes, or send us your comments, visit the Walt Disney World Today website at www.wdwtoday.com. You can also email us at questions@wdwtoday.com. For Len Testa, Mike Scopa, Mike Mr. Perfect Newell, and Chris Eliopoulos, I'm Matt Hochberg. We'll see you on the next show.